Hi everyone, Isabella here. I've got a question for you today. Do you ever feel like you're overloaded? There are too many things in the day that you've just got to do, too many people to talk to, too many things to do, too many places to go. And life is just so stressful that you never get any of them done. You just procrastinate. Now, that's because you take on too much and you need to learn how to say no. And you need to learn not just to say no to other people, but to say no to yourself as well, because we have a tendency to fill our day full of junk. Now, Pareto's law, Pomodoro, says that we spend 80% of our time doing the things that get us 20% of the reward. So why don't we just flip it? Why don't we spend 20% of our time on the things that get us 80% of the rewards? Because I'll tell you why, because we're too busy filling our day full of twaddle and rubbish that we could actually give to somebody else that's really good at it. So, for instance, if you're spending 80% of your day working on marketing and you haven't got a clue about marketing, shouldn't you really pass that on to somebody who knows marketing? Because aren't they going to get you better results? And even if they don't, it frees you up to do the things that are really important in your business. Now, a lot of people spend a lot of time working on the business rather than in it. And this is how we grow to fail, because we don't spend our time doing the most important things that we need to do. What we should do is concentrate on the law of the three. So here's a question for you. What's the number one thing that you can do today to get you maximum results? Second question. What's the number two thing you can do today to get you maximum results? And number three, what's the third thing that you can do today to get you maximum results? And stop there. Don't go number 4, number 5, number 10, whatever. Stop at 3, because it's these 3 things that you can do every single day to get you maximum results. Anything else can be farmed out to somebody else, somebody that's better at it than you, somebody that's going to take care of it, somebody that can get you the rewards you need in that field. But when you start to overload yourself, you find out that the majority of your time, majority of your life is spent doing things that you really don't need to do, and you really shouldn't do it, because there are more qualified people out there to do it than you. And we all like to think we're really qualified in everything, but this is not true. I mean, for me, if I spend 20 hours on my finances, that's 20 hours I could be spending on something I'm actually good at. I can't do finances. It's not a limiting belief. I just can't see the pixels on the page. The boxes are too small. The numbers are even smaller. None of it makes sense. So I give it to somebody who can see the boxes and can see the pixels and know what the sense means, if that makes sense. So learn the rule of the 3 and start to get it into practice. Start to make it a daily practice. Get up every morning and decide what 3 things you're going to do that day. And don't deviate, because as soon as you start adding things in, that's when it all goes to poo. Now, top 3 things, not bottom 3 things, top 3 things. What are going to make you the most progress? What's going to make you the most money? What's going to make you the happiest? What are your priorities? Now, we all seem to think that the little things in life are our priorities, that, making sure that the marketing's done properly, the kids are fed, and that dog's taken for a walk, and all that sort of thing. But what are your 3 biggest priorities for that day? Sort it out in the morning when you get up, just after you've done your gratitude journal, just after you've done your exercise, just after you've had your drink of water. But make sure it's before you start work, because if you don't have the guidance of the top 3, you're probably going to end up spending all day doing things you shouldn't really do. So every morning, jot down the top 3 things that you must do that day and don't deviate. So I'm Isabella, and till next time, have a great day.